¿De dónde son? Mexico? Where are you from? Egypt!
And when I was reviewing policies for 2024, I noticed this new exclusion. Look here, this is...
Hasn't even been 3 days in 2024 and crazy stuff's happening everywhere. We got breaking news, multiple explosions reported in the New York City area. This is some images from Manhattan, New York. Reports of explosions coming from manholes causing widespread blackouts. Boston-bound Delta Airlines declared an emergency over the Atlantic, advising air traffic controllers they had fumes emanating from one of the galleys. Another big buzz, if you haven't checked it out, 2024 insurance policies. Are you really covered? We'll go over that. And how about some possible good news? Today, some of us have been waiting for. We'll take a look at this. Lindsay reports, this is looking out to be a great 2024. Y'all look what I see. An open letter to the American people from signatories of Declaration of Military Accountability. Some people raising the flag, let freedom ring. And we'll touch on another update down at the border. Who's really down there? More great information you guys should be aware of coming right up. My name is Cohen here at Riverside Homestead, and if you're brand new here, welcome. If you guys are into prepping tips, emergency preparedness, and most of all, news and awareness, stuff that you want to know about, be sure to hit that notification bell so you guys can stay up to date. Let's jump into this one. Okay guys, lots of stuff I want to cover, so let's just roll right into it. Also, if you guys haven't seen this video or this video right here, I will leave it linked at the end of this video, also down in the description and the pinned comments down below. If you guys haven't seen them, super good ones that got kind of slowed down by the umbrella. It's just information they don't want you to know, so be sure to watch it. We got some good video from Truth Seeker just in. Also on this, Truth Seeker put out some other really good images right here. You can see same reports, power outages following a series of explosions from manholes in New York City. What is going on in the manholes? Some people are saying it has to do with Palestine. Other people are saying blast wave accelerators, future non-nuclear explosives for volumetric weapons of mass effect. We don't know what's really going on over there, except for there's explosions coming from manholes. So if you're in that area, walk around the manholes for sure. Also, like I said, they're experiencing mass widespread power outages. Another good reason to be ready and prepared for something like that, especially in winter. Now, before we get to some really good stuff, we have to touch on this. Who all agrees that you just have this little edgy feeling sometimes when you're flying? If you're somebody that flies a lot, kind of like I do, oftentimes I'm thinking, I'm way up here in the air. If something goes wrong, definitely not good. On this article from irishstar.com, Boston-bound flight with almost 300 passengers on board forced into an emergency landing at Shannon Airport. Like I said, I get a pucker factor when the turbulence starts getting a little active, let alone them announcing that they need to make an emergency landing. Due to this, a transatlantic flight was evacuated after the jet made an emergency landing at Shannon Airport on New Year's Day morning. Crew of Delta Airlines jet declared an emergency over the Atlantic above the south of Ireland, advising air traffic controllers they had fumes emanating from one of the aircraft's galleys. Now, this was from Rome to Boston. There were 294 passengers and crew on board, and the entire flight was evacuated. Now, the thing to take from this is that the air traffic controllers, the air traffic and the planes are bombarded with busyness. As you know, most airports are just crawling with people, can't find enough people to work to help out, and the concern is quality control may be slipping. We'll know here in 2024 if we start seeing more and more issues with aircrafts. Definitely not something to look forward to. Well, we'll cover the buzz over there in the New York area. From this X-Post, Roosevelt Island property hit by 3 bombs, causing buildings to shake in Manhattan and Queens. Emergency crews, including firefighters and Con Edison, are on the site assessing the situation and addressing reported power outages. Multiple maintenance hole explosions reported in the area. And as you guys can see, All kinds of commotion on another post related to it. Also, just in, Mario breaking terror in New York. Explosive attack thwarted. Now these images right here, they're saying that on this X post, car filled with explosives raced toward a rock concert crowd in Rochester, New York. Unexpected crash with Uber car halted. The explosive laden Ford Expedition causing fatal fire. 3, including assailants, were taken out. Not good, especially if it's terror related. I don't know about you guys, but it seems like New York is getting dealt some bad cards recently. And like I said, we're also getting lots of reports about people you need to check your insurance policy because things may have changed in 2024. Check this out.
As you may know, I have had my insurance license in the state of California for over a decade. And when I was reviewing policies for 2024, I noticed this new exclusion. Look here, this is under exclusions and expenses not covered on a 2024 Cigna health policy. Treatment of an injury or sickness which is due to war, declared or undeclared, riot, or insurrection. This is not typical. This is an insurance policy from United last year for 2023, and the language typically reads like this: what happens with my coverage under extraordinary circumstances? And it says in cases of disaster, epidemic, war, riot, insurrection, that they will do their best to provide the services you need. But now take a look at United's 2024 health insurance policy, another exclusion, T, war. We do not cover an illness, treatment, or medical condition due to war, declared or undeclared. Cigna and United aren't the only ones that have changed their language excluding war from their policies. Anthem has also done this, and it just makes you wonder, why in the world would that be the case? As always, let me know what you think about all of this down below.
Definitely something that makes you go, huh. So you're getting an insurance policy to take care of you if something crazy happens. But if something crazy happens, that's not covered. Basically, that's where this is going. Are you guys paying attention? This is how things are changing, and you guys got to keep your eyes peeled because you might think you're covered for what you're worried about, and yet you're not covered. Hence, wasting your money. Read the fine print. Okay, now for what some are saying is a big win, but let's check this out. This comes from another X post from Lindsay. Breaking report. This is looking out to be a great first of 2024. Y'all look what I see. And down there it says, an open letter to American people from signatories of this Declaration of Military Accountability. Goes on to read, got your attention yet? Let the games begin. Let freedom ring. So what do we got here? Well, it is 231 signatures from service members and veterans. Here is the declaration. Give you an idea of how it's going. An open letter to the American people from signatories of the Declaration of Military Accountability. Now, I'm not going to read this whole thing, but you guys can pause it, snap a shot of this thing, and read through it yourself. It is pretty impressive, but what people are saying about this is media isn't going to run with this. It's going to be up to us. Snap a photo or share this video out to get this out to folks, to make people aware that this actually is in fact happening. I mean, it goes into some serious detail. Standing up on natural constitutional rights. We pursue restoration through accountability. Military leaders broke the law. And suppression of free exercise of religion. Debilitating vaccine injuries. Unwilling experimentation. Actions that cause irreparable harm. Refuse to resign. Leaders cannot cast aside constitutional rights. To hold accountability, we refuse to allow our nation to go quietly into the depths of decay. Pretty big deal, but will it go anywhere? That's the big question. And reading through the comments, a lot of people are jacked up about this, super excited. Yep, it's a new year, all right, excited. We need more unity and purpose and action. Together we stand. Let's hope this gets results. Outstanding. I saw this last night also. This is amazing. We'll drain the old swamper. Great news. Can't wait to see it unfold. We need justice. You guys get the point. Big deal. Again, I had that image there. You guys could snap a shot of it and read through it in detail. Again, this type of stuff is great to share. Share this video or screenshot it, zoom up, share it out. Good stuff to get out there and let people know that this is in fact happening. New on the border. Who's really down there sitting at the border? Well, check this out. Just in. This was filmed last night at the border in Arizona. All men from the Middle East, military age, fit, well-fed, no family. And this is what I've been telling you guys. If you haven't seen this video right up here, it's kind of the latest on what's going on down there. A lot of good info. I'll also leave that one pinned with those two other ones. So let's check this out.
Hola, ¿de dónde son? Mexico? Where are you from? Egypt. Holy cow, don't listen to him. Egypt, huh? Okay, where in America? New York, or Cairo? Are you going to New York or Chicago? Boston? Boston, okay. Egypt? Yes. Okay, far from Egypt to here, long journey. Oh, no English, huh? Okay.
First question comes to mind. Now we're talking about all military age, well-fed, fit individuals, but they're claiming they're from Egypt. Middle East, how do we know it's Egypt? Just a question, we don't really know. We just know Middle East.
How many days? Today?
Today, yeah.
Today, you got here today. All right. Well, thank you. All men though, no family, no wives, kids? No, all by yourself. One wife? Wife? No kids?
No كده لا مرته في الشارع انا ما اقول له لا انت تقول له ده عندي اما خلاص.
What do you think, man?
Crazy.
Yeah.
This is guerrilla camps. I mean, really, what it comes down to, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, there's no other word for it. I mean, they have live-ins, they have yurts, permanent establishments. These are guerrilla camps.
Yeah. It is. It's the front line of the invasion.
He said the front line of the invasion. Now, if any of you guys know any of those languages that they were speaking, let me know down in the comments below what exactly that was. I'm not sure if they speak the same language there as some of the other areas that we're more concerned about. Let us know down in the comments what your guys' thoughts are on that scenario. Some of them said, yeah, they have families, but again, all of them are military age men trying to come over, get into the United States without their families. They claim they're from Egypt. The other guy says it's the painting on the wall just spells guerrilla camps. He thinks that what he's looking at is the front end of the invasion. Again, let me know what you guys think's going on. Pretty crazy. And again, there's a couple great videos here. I'm pinning a couple down in the comments and at the top of the description if you guys missed those. Again, the umbrella kind of slows the roll of some of these really good ones of stuff that they don't want you to know. Got a lot more great stuff coming this week. Gonna keep you guys posted. Keep prepping, keep learning, keep doing. We'll see you on the next one.